गुड इवनिंग बच्चों। आज मैं आपके लिए जो एक टॉपिक लेकर आया हूँ वो काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट है। अभी फ़िलहाल जो फ्यूचर में जो एग्जामिनेशंस होने वाले हैं ग्रेजुएट लेवल पे, 10th लेवल पे, 12th लेवल पे फॉर द रिक्रूटमेंट इन वेरियस एजेंसीज, तो उनका जो एक कंबाइंड एक एजेंसी बनने वाली है NRA, नेशनल रिक्रूटमेंट एजेंसी, उसके बारे में मैं आज लेके आया हूँ ये वीडियो। इस वीडियो में मैं कोशिश करूंगा वो सारी जानकारी देने की जो ड्राफ्ट बिल में, मतलब जो हमारे केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल यूनियन कैबिनेट ने अभी तक ऑन रिकॉर्ड लिखा है जिन चीजों को, और जो ड्राफ्ट तैयार किया है कैबिनेट रिजोल्यूशन के बाद कि क्या क्या प्रावधान होंगे, क्या क्या स्कीम होगा, क्या सिस्टम रहेगा, वो आज का वीडियो उससे रिलेटेड है। और इसके क्या स्टेटस रहेगा, क्या ये करेगा, और कुछ हम लोग बातें करेंगे जो मेरे अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस और अपने अनुभव के आधार पे मैं शेयर करूंगा आपसे। और जो भी इस तरह के एग्जाम हो रहे हैं, जैसे कि एक एग्जांपल मैं दे दूं, गेट का एग्जाम होता है। गेट एग्जाम है जो कि ऑल इंडिया लेवल पे जो इंजीनियरिंग ग्रेजुएट्स के सिलेक्शन के लिए होता है। तो गेट के स्कोर का जो यूज है वो आपको एक एमटेक के लिए भी होता है, टेक में एडमिशन के लिए भी होता है, और साथ ही साथ उसी स्कोर का यूज गेल, सेल, भेल, IOCL, ONGC ये कंपनियां अपने ट्रेनी इंजीनियर्स के रिक्रूटमेंट के लिए करती है। तो चलिए आज का जो वीडियो उसी तरह का कुछ NRA लेकर आने वाला है। 2022 से होपफुली ये एग्जाम शुरू हो जाएगा और एक कंबाइंड एलिजिबिलिटी टेस्ट लेगा, और फिर बाकी सारी चीजें हम लोग स्लाइड में देखते हैं। आज का जो वीडियो है वो कंप्लीटली इंग्लिश में होगा, और इसके पैरेलली एक वीडियो में कंप्लीटली हिंदी में भी दूंगा, उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन में डिटेल्स दे दूंगा। ठीक है, चलिए आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं NRA के बारे में। So let's start with NRA. NRA means National Recruitment Agency, and this video will be completely in English. I won't be talking to you in Hindi, so keep that in mind for all my South Indian students who are preparing for government examinations. So this NRA is considered today as a kind of you can say paradigm shift, a big shift in the selection procedure, where all the students who are preparing for government examinations and for the various posts at 10th, 12th and graduate level will be selected through this agency and will be given a valid scorecard. Okay, so recruiter, in the further slides I will be telling you all those things. I will be able to convey those things. Let's come to the next slide. I'll be doing a detailed analysis on this, and keep that in mind that all these details are taken from the draft of the Union Cabinet. Okay, Cabinet has, or what the Central Ministry has published till date. Okay, so these are authentic news and authentic matter and facts. No presumptives and presumptions has been made in this video. Okay, so let's come to the next slide. Okay, so regarding my self intro, you must be knowing it from the earlier videos and all, that my name is Pratyush Priyadarshi. I've done my BTech in mechanical engineering from BIT, shortlisted for the interview in UPSC IAS examination CSE RBI Grade B in 2016. Currently I'm working in Bank of Baroda. All those credentials are there. I was selected in IBPS RBI PO. Further detail what I am, what did I do, where am I working, what do I do, the details that video is shared in the description. You click on the link and you can watch the video regarding my details. Further, for the compact detail is given over here, that since 7-8 years I'm working in Bank of Baroda. Okay, so let's come to the matter and facts for which I have made this video. Let's see origins. We need to talk about origins. From where did it come? Who thought of it? And how did it come into existence? So this is National Recruitment Agency, as you know, we say NRA. Okay, so you can see that the proposal was approved by the Union Cabinet, headed by PM Modi, Mr. Narendra Modi, on 19th August 2020, and it is registered as the society under Society Registration Act 1860. Okay, union, as you all know, in the coming interaction, I'll let you know when I'll teach you polity that union cabinet is headed by prime minister only. Okay, he is the head of the union cabinet and he is the head leader of the ruling party in the parliament. Okay, this union cabinet is always headed and chaired by the prime minister or person appointed by him. Okay, in case of emergency or sudden death or something like that, that he is outside India for some international meetings and all, the person who is appointed by the prime minister will be heading the meeting. Okay, so but he is the de facto chairman of the union cabinet. So on 19th August 2020, since last 3-4 years, the union cabinet was thinking about it. The Modi government was thinking of about it that there are lots of recruiting agency at graduate level, 10th level and 12th level. So there must be a single recruitment agency like GATE through, as example is GATE. GATE score, you can get admissions and get the job in various recruiting agencies. In the same way, the way NEET is there, okay, through NEET score, like JEE score, you get the admission in various engineering colleges. Through NEET, you get the admission in various medical colleges. So somewhat that kind of system they wanted to develop. So that's why after 3-4 years of mind-boggling meetings and all that, they come to this concept that there should be a national level recruitment agency and coordinating agency. This is also a coordinating agency. It will be supervised and monitored by Government of India. Okay, Government of India will monitor it, and it will be ruled by the Society Registration Act. NRA will be ruled by the Society Registration Act, but the supervising body will be uh, Government of India. So, or as per need and requirement, because its complete draft has not come in the public domain. So that's why till now, whatever has I had from the government sources, I'll put it here as per need. And the when the first examination will take place, like in 2022, we are expecting that it will conduct a national level examination, that is CET. So when it will conduct those examination and as per needs and requirements in the future, whatever needed for the betterment of this agency, they will go ahead with those rules and addition modification will take place. So this is not the final draft, but basic functions and basic things has been added in that draft. What will be the basic structure? The rest of the things as per trial and as per requirements in the future they will add it. Okay, so let's come to the next draft. You must be understood that it is a society under Society Registration Act 1860. This is a national level recruiting agency. Come to the next slide. See, let's come to the composition and structure. What will be the structure? Who will head it? Who will govern it? Who will be running it? So it will have a chairman and its members, appointed members. So chairman will be, see, I have given here emblem, pic and dignitaries photos. I have shown it over here. So it shows that symbolically, I want to say that this is a symbolic photo. That chairman will be a government official. Definitely, he will be a government official of the rank of, keep that in mind, of the rank of, yeah, one more thing guys, I am guiding you on this, but keep the facts in the mind. In the coming examination, they might ask questions on this fact and event. Okay, so keep that in mind. You must be knowing regarding the structure, composition, what are the working, advantage, disadvantage of this NRA. Okay, you must be knowing all those things. So as a student, you must know it as a subject matter, as well as your future will depend on this. So you must be having the knowledge of this NRA. Okay, so government official of the rank of secretary. to the government of India. Okay, so a person who is of the rank of secretary to the government of India, he will be what? Chairman. Okay, and he will appoint functional support. He will appoint the members. Member will also be appointed by the government of India, and on the recommendation of chairman, and he will be supporting in the functioning. Okay, let's come to the legal status. So what will be the legal status of this agency or this organization? So keep that in mind. It's not a constitutional body. No, it is not a constitutional body. It is not a statutory body. It is not a statutory body. Okay, so it is not some act or something, anything like that. It is just a society. Okay, society. It is just a society which is registered under Society Registration Act 1860. Keep that in mind, 1860, not 1960. Okay, so legal status it has is, or you can say the status of society only, nothing else. Okay, which will be governed by the rules of this act. Okay, rules of this act. That firm will be governed by this act, but the functions will be governed by the government of India. Okay, whatever functions are that with this organization, that will be governed by and directed by the government of India, DOPT also. Okay, Department of Personnel Training, which is a nodal agency to recruit and hire the students or candidates for the various posts and at the central level. Okay, it's a kind of HR department of central government. Okay, DOPT is kind of HR department of government at central level. Okay, so let's have the third thing. So will be the representatives in this whole structure. So IBPS, Institute of Banking Personnel Selection, SSC. Okay, this IBPS. IBPS is what? IBPS is the recruitment agency for the recruitment of banking personnel in India. SSC is for the recruitment of the Group B, Group C, and Group D candidates for central level, and then RRB, Railway Recruitment Board. Okay, these three organizations will be representative, including there will be representative from Finance Ministry. Okay, Railway Ministry. Keep that in mind, and Department of Financial Services. Department of Financial Services. Okay, so they will have representative from all these sections. What did you get? That we will have representatives who will represent their organizations. The representatives will be from Finance Ministry, Railway Ministry, Department of Financial Services, IBPS, SSC, and Railway Recruitment Board. Okay, fund allocation. What will be the fund and how will it run? The fund allocation will be of 1517.50 crore approximate fund. That fund is allocated for 3 years. Next 3 years means 2022 to 25. We are considering it from 2022 to 25, but the whole draft and all these things came in 21 only. But from 2022, examination will take place for all those things: running, governing, monitoring, and conducting the various examination at all India level and central level. For all those things, for the next 3 years, fund will be of 1517.50 crores. Okay, for next 3 years. So let's come to another slide. USP, the unique selling proposition. What will be the biggest unique feature of this examination? That will be a common eligibility test. Okay, there will be a common platform for taking examination for various recruiting agencies. There won't be separate examinations. A single common eligibility test will take place in India for the recruitment in various posts and various departments. Okay, at central level, and other government agencies at central level, there will be only one prelims. Like I have written also, one prelims for all. A pan India valid scorecard will be given to you. This examination will be 2 times a year, valid for 3 years. Keep that in mind, 2 times a year for each level. Like 10th, for 10, 2 times they will take examination. For 12th level, they will take 2 times. For graduate level, they will take two times examination will be taken. Okay, if after every 6 months. Valid this scorecard, that which scorecard will be handed over to you just after examination. Yeah, that keep that in mind, that just after examination, as per the facts published in the draft, that just after examination you will get the scorecard. Okay, and that scorecard will be valid for 3 years. Examination, as I said, examination will take place in 3 levels: 10th, 12th, and graduate level. It will be taken in 12 languages. That is the biggest relief for the student from vernacular medium, like the English, Hindi, convent will be different. The state level students, like who are from South India, like Tamil, Telugu, or Kannada, they will have question in their language. So that will be a big relief for all our students all over India. Okay. So normally till now, at present, we have got only Hindi or English. All central level examination that take place in held in two languages only. But it will be a great relief for vernacular education system. Okay, they will have 12 languages option. Okay, so you need to fill in the application form. That's how they will form and frame the questions. Yeah, 1,000 test centers all over India. There will be 1,000 test centers, so the students should not be worried about traveling and all those things. So there will be 1,000 test centers. There will be 117 aspirational district centers. So what will all these 117 aspirational district centers will do? These will work as a nodal centers. Okay, manage all these 1,000 centers. Okay, you got it. So there will be a separate infrastructure. Central government is framing and creating some separate infrastructure for all these 117 nodal offices. It will work like 117 nodal centers, which will be conducting, monitoring, and taking examination and collecting all the data from all these 1,000 test centers. Okay, so one most important thing, that no restriction on number of attempts. You can have any number of attempts, like till your age permits. Okay, so there is no restriction on attempts. If you want to take 6-7 attempts, you can take it. There would be best out of 3 scores. See, this no attempts is as per age criteria, right? Age criteria. Okay, keep that in mind, that reservation will be as it is. Reservation will be there. If they have allowed, like for general, if it is 30 years, so till 30 years you can have as many attempts as you want. Okay, like OBC, if you have 33 years is the maximum age limit, you can have as many attempts as you want. Okay, so but in a year it will have only 2 attempts. If you will have only 2 attempts, you will have to appear in 2 examinations only. Okay, in 1 year, right? Yeah, one of the biggest USP and relief, it is best out of 3 scores. You will not be judged by just 3 hour or 2 hour examination. That is recent today. See, this is really important aspect. This one is really important aspect. In present time, what happens? You are judged. People or whatever examiners are there, they judge you by just 2 hours examination, or 3 hours examination. Sometimes it happens that person is not medically or health wise fit, and they are compelled to take examination, or due to traveling or an exertions, the candidates are really tired and all, and they uh, appear in the examination and they somehow manage. So those kind of things will be eradicated. You will be given three chance. Okay, in first chance, sorry, in first chance you got 82 marks, like out of 100. You are not so satisfied with that. Appear for the second chance. Okay, you have got 88 marks. This time also you are not so satisfied. Appear for the third chance. Okay, and you will get 90 marks. Okay, you got 90 marks, and that is out of 100. So that is the best score. So keep that in mind, that your best score will be treated as real marks for the preparation of merit list. Okay, any agency merit list, any agency who is recruiting for their positions, for various positions, will take best score out of 3. Okay, that will be your score for the merit list or class selection. One of the biggest thought in the mind of the union cabinet persons or our ministers, that they want to tap the talent from rural areas or vernacular system, that I also already said, that because it will be taken in the 12 languages, the person who is, like, see, today in these days you have only Hindi and English as an examination medium. Okay, so a candidate who is from Mathili language, who has studied all those things in Mathili, a person who has studied in Marathi, a person who has studied in Telugu, Kannada, he might be really a brilliant student, but because he does not know Hindi or English properly, the talent he had, they cannot show it. They do not have a medium to express it, because they have all the time, all these 10-12 years, they have studied in vernacular system in Kannada. Let's take example of Kannada. They have studied in Kannada language, and today they need to appear in Hindi and English. So they might be, if the examination could have been taken in Kannada language, there uh, they might have uh, performed really well. So that's why the 12 languages concept came, and vernacular system, the talent were real talent in rural areas, in the vernacular system, in the small schools, in the villages, suburban areas. The idea of tapping all those talent is there in this system. Okay, so let's come to the next slide. See, major advantages: single fee. First of all, you will have some advantages from these examinations, that you will have to fill up the form once, and you will have to have a single fee for uh, all the recruiting agency, like SSC, Railway, and as of now, SSC, Railway, and IBPS will be the representative to appear for, to get the post in all these three agencies. You will have to appear for the single preliminary examination conducted by NRA as a CET, in the form of CET, and you will have to pay for a single time. You will not have to pay for SSC separately, Railway separately, or IBPS separately. Till today it happens. Okay, so there is a great relief as far as financial burden is concerned. So there will be a less financial burden on students, as they won't have to pay fees for their multiple examinations. Okay, so let's come to the next topic. Single prelims. You will have a single prelim examination. You will not need to go to the any tier 1 or prelim examination for the different recruiting agency separately. There will be a single prelim exams to make exam study. So they help them to concentrate. The students will have the better concentration and better mindset that they do not have to puzzling between uh, zigzagging between various examinations and all that. So single prelims will take place for all these institutions, and avoid exam clashing. See, it is a big thing, big relief to all students. It will be a big relief to all students because uh, today at present the system, as per system existing in today's recruitment procedure, so there are various examination taking place in all over India by the various recruiting agency. So student have does not have the option, rather than leaving those examination, they leave it because of that is far away centers are there, and examinations have clashed, two examination, three examination on the same day. So the students have uh, do not have any option that what should they do. They appear for a single examination. All two other, there might have, they could have been performed better, but they could not take it, right? So these problems will be get rid of. Third one is district wise examination. That will be a great financial relief for all students. That district wise examination, they won't have to travel for the far distances for taking just a single examination or appearing in that. So traveling cost will be averted, traveling cost will be lesser and all. And the physical harassment, mental harassment that takes place during traveling, and exhaustion, all those things won't be there, won't play a distracting role in the candidates recruiting procedures. So let's come to the next slide. See, on the last slide, we'll go with the prime concern issues. Like, what are the important concerns related to NRA? How will it affect the future of candidates? Okay, future of candidates. How will it affect the future of candidates? What will be the after effect of all these CET? Okay, so all these things will discuss over here. So let's come to the facts of slide. Okay, see, let's move forward. Let's crack some myths. Like, first of all, the question come in the mind that will I be recruited directly for job after qualifying CET? So lots of rumors and all those news are there that you will have to appear just in one examination, you will get the job. It's nothing like that. You won't be getting the job directly after getting a valid score. No, it's nothing like that. Yeah, for officers grade there might be some other examination. See, it's just a preliminary examination, just preliminary examination for screening and for eliminating the non-serious candidates from the examination channel. Okay, from the selection channel they want to eliminate the non-serious candidates. This is just a kind of screening examination. Okay, this will be a screening examination. Various other departments and various agencies may conduct uh, their own examination or separate phases of examination further when they feel suitable, or when they feel that uh, the post needs. If someone is recruiting for a post of higher officer, okay, which has the uh, administrative, as an example I'm telling you, that if someone has some administrative role, okay, or administrative or supervisory role, role of higher degree, oh, and where it needs some bigger management skill or administrative skills, they might conduct their own examination. And for the officer grade, especially for officer grade, and their own examination, like, uh, further I'll tell you all these things. Group C and D services, for as of now the draft says, the bill says that it will recruit for B and C category. Okay, for B and C group services, they will conduct the examination. Group B examination is those examination where the UPSC consultation is not needed. Okay, and Group C, those are almost all of the posts are clerical nature. Okay, so they will conduct examination for them, and they might other departments and at central level or state level, they might use this score. Okay, in the group D services, this is expected. I think this is kind of assumptions also. It is not written in the draft, but group D students, group D, like MTS, gangman, workman, all those things. In the next video, I'll let you know. We'll go with the detailed analysis of uh, groups of services in India, existing in India, groups of. So do you must go with that video. A link will be is provided in the description. Uh, Groups of civil services. Okay, there are various kind of groups. The civil services in India is divided in some 4 5 groups. Group All India Services, Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. All of these in detail, I'll interact you with you in the next video. So if I would have done that in this video, it could have been longer and it could have been boring. So in further video, I'll make some important facts regarding this groups of services. Okay, so as of now, you can understand that for only for group C and D services, candidate may be recruited directly by the scorecard of CET. But for group B services, there might be examinations like in examiner, income tax officer, excise inspector, assistants in event ministry at the central level. There might be a separate examination conducted, separate exam conducted by respective recruiting agency, like it will be conducted by SSC or IBPS or RRB. Like you can understand that for PO post, okay, for PO post, this CET scorecard won't be the only criteria. Okay, CET scorecard will not be only criteria. That keep that in mind. Only criteria for selection. Okay, so there might be further stages of examination. So further stages of recruitment process will be done by the respective agency. So keep that in mind, that it is not panacea of all the examination. It's just a preliminary examination where screening will take place, and for further selection you may undergo through the other stages of examination, especially for the officer's post, especially for what officer post. Okay, clerical level post, clerical level post, they might use your scorecard and directly they will give you the post or joining letter on the basis of physical endurance test, PET, or medical test. Okay, medical test they will conduct, or physical endurance test they will conduct, and they'll give you the directly joining letter. But in officer's post, you will have to undergo, you might or you may will have to undergo the various phases of examination further. One most important aspect is, what if I have a valid scorecard? Okay, see, a student, consider a student. Okay, this guy, some X, this X guy has got 88 marks out of 100. See, this is written that in your scorecard, important question that may come in the mind of a candidate or aspiring student, that what will be my future, okay, after if I got the valid scorecard of CET or NRA, like and this is the biggest question. Okay, so let's understand that if he has got this 88 out of 100 and on his scorecard it is written qualified, okay, qualified, simply qualified written, or qualified for further phases, it's written, okay. A recruiting agency, okay, a recruiting agency, as you say SSC, let's see, let's take examination example of SSC. He will, what will he do after this CET? This SSC will do what? They will invite applications from various students, okay, like they advertise, like they will open the advertisement that they have to recruit for the various, take an example like auditor post, okay, this is clerical post, okay. For auditor post they opened that we have got 500 auditor post, we are recruiting on the basis of valid scorecard, right? They have published an advertisement, right? They have published an advertisement. Really important aspect, you must have the knowledge about it, okay, at what are the implication of the scorecard, what will be my future after getting the valid scorecard, what will be my future, okay, you must have that kind of knowledge. See, if SSC advertises that he has 500 auditor post and they invite application from candidates who have valid scorecard, right, and they have 500 post, like, see here, 10,000 students who has got valid scorecard, okay, valid scorecard, they applied, 10,000 student applied, and then what will they do? Top 500, top 500 students, okay, they will get selected, right? Like if you have got 88, okay, and a person who has got 88.1, okay, and higher marks, okay, higher marks like 90, 95 out of 100. So the last person, the 500th person who has got 88.1 marks, he will be getting selected on the scorecard. So keep that in mind, that if you have got valid scorecard, it does not mean that you are finally selected for the post. No one, everyone, everywhere in YouTube and all that, I have seen that they are telling that, and selling this idea that you will get panacea and you will get only one examination, you will get valid scorecard, you will get directly job and all that. Nothing, it's nothing like that. Keep that in mind, that valid scorecard is different thing and getting selected in the for the post is different thing. See, if someone has got valid scorecard of 88, but the 10,000 candidates applied, and out of that 10,000, 500 candidates need to be selected, then if the last person, 500th person who has got 88.1 mark, he will be getting selected, not you. You although you have got the valid scorecard, it's nothing like that, that you are, that's the final certificate of your selection. It's nothing like that. You will again have to yeah, for that application, no need to uh, pay any fee, okay. You need not to pay any fee. You just have to go with filling it up and submitting respectively to recruiting agency. Okay, keep that in mind. It's not a final certificate of selection. No, never. Okay, like see, if police department, okay, as a police department SSC CPO, they have invited, or SSC through SSC CHSL, they have invited or SSC GD, General Duty Constable. Okay, they have invited 100 application for 100 post of SSC GD Constable. You are selected for the PET, physical endurance test, or you can say medical test, right? You are shortlisted for this test. If you do not perform up to the mark, if you do not perform up to the level of their physical standard, what they have their standard, you will not be getting selected. Keep that in mind. Even if you have valid scorecard, you have been shortlisted for that post for the further stages of procedure selection, like PET, medical test, or any other things like that. You can say interview also in some cases. But if you fail over there, or if you do not perform up to the mark, you will not get that post. So keep that in mind. It is just a preliminary examination for screening. It is not the certificate of final posting. Keep that in mind, that you need to have a better idea. You need to, so that you have that mindset that you have to prepare more and more. This scorecard is not the end of the examination, or not the end of your struggle. You need to have, you might feel it bad, but this is the reality, friend. This is the reality, my friends, that it is not the final. This scorecard does not give you the final authority for getting post and final post, for the final posting and all. Thank you very much. I think this video would have been beneficial for you, and it will give a other dimension of thinking about the CET. And in further videos, I'll let you know about the details of examination pattern. I'll make another 2 videos where I'll discuss about the all India services, the civil services in India, and how these services are grouped in various categories, and how the NRA will affect that. And the third video I'll make on examination pattern, which is a kind of pre-assumption. That's not, the draft has not said anything about pattern of examination and syllabus, but on the analysis, whatever analysis I have done, and from my personal experiences, and after collecting the data from various sources, and from the various other examination, likewise examination like GATE and other scorecard, NEET scorecard examination, GATE examination, where you get the scorecard on the basis of various analysis according to the GATE examination scorecard, and other various examination which uses the common scorecard on the national level, like NEET, JEE, GATE, and all those kind of examination. And after analyzing all those, I'll make another video about the syllabus, examination pattern, and one video I'll already told you that one video will be of regarding all India services and other various services which are grouped in various categories, and how NRA will play a better role, and how NRA will be playing a big role in selecting students for those posts and for those services. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.